Colors play an important role in our life. They have psychological and physical effects on us. From ancient times, we relate colors to psychological and physical meanings. Red for warm emotions like love. Green for good luck. And blue with drifted away emotion. Artists use the impacts of colors to express concepts and emotions as well as to recreate scenes. But what about those who cannot see colors? Although the struggles of colorblind individuals are not immediately obvious, they are real and can impose very daunting barriers. Our project uses our understanding of color perception to provide assistance to those who struggle with colorblindness, and in particular, colorblind artists who use colors. At this point, we have to distinguish that colors and perception of colors are very subtle things. If we spread white light using a prism, we will see the visible spectrum of light which contains a different wavelength for each color. Technically, colors consist of electromagnetic waves from the small region of the electromagnetic spectrum that are detected by the eye and interpreted by the brain. The wavelength of light we can see ranges from just under 400 nanometer to just over 700. Yet, we do not see gray or brown, for example, on that spectrum, because the way we perceive color is different. What we see as a human being is according to the receptors in our eye, which interpret colors by how much red, how much green, and how much blue there is. Even though we can only detect red, green, and blue, we can take those colors of light and put them together in different proportion to see all kinds of different colors using the additive mechanism. For example, choosing yellow, we can either pick it from the spectrum or mix the red light equally with the green light. The human eyes cannot tell the difference. This is how our device will work, using color sensor, dividing the colors into 20 standard color bins, including black and white. Another important aspect is the lighting effect. The best way to illustrate this aspect is explaining how objects gain their color. As an example, this candle's color is teal because it reflects equal amounts of blue and green and absorbs the red. What if the falling light is yellow, or in other words, missing the blue segment? We would expect the reflected color to be green. An actual test with a teal candle proved the results. A colorblind person might and might not recognize this effect, depending on the type of color blindness. This device will provide 3 types of lighting effects. Violet light to imitate what is called the purple dawn, red-orange for the sunset, yellow light to copy the old-style street light. The second part of our project is the production of an identified color by mixing red, yellow, and blue, white, and black. I will leave you with some words from Neil Harbison, a colorblind artist.
My name is Neil Harbison and I hear color. I sing grayscale, so I see perfectly well, but I see everything in grayscale. Like people would say it's like an old movie, but to me it's just like a normal movie because all movies are in black and white. So I just see everything normal, but in grayscale. It was a very magic moment to be able to differentiate colors. I remember the first thing I listened was actually the Windows logo, which was 4 different colors, and then I walked out the room and then I listened to a wall and I said, is the wall red? And everyone said yes. So that was the first time I was able to tell the color of something. So it was a very, very special moment. It was like discovering the world again.